Before we dive into today's powerful topic, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our life-changing content. If you find value in this video, please like and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Hey beautiful souls! Today we're going to explore how relaxation is actually the secret key to manifesting everything you desire. Many of us have been taught that manifesting requires constant action, visualization, and effort. But what if I told you that the real magic happens when you learn to relax and trust the process? When we're constantly stressed and overwhelmed, we create resistance within ourselves, blocking the flow of abundance and joy from entering our lives. Think of it like this. Imagine a garden hose with a kink in it. No matter how much water pressure you have, the water won't flow freely until you straighten out that kink. That's what stress does to our manifestation power. It creates kinks in our energy, preventing us from receiving the very things we desire most. So, get ready to unlock a whole new level of manifestation power as we dive deep into the importance of relaxation and how it can transform your life. To truly grasp why relaxation is so crucial for manifestation, we need to understand how stress affects our mind and body. When we experience stress, our nervous system kicks into fight or flight mode. This ancient survival mechanism releases a surge of hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, preparing us to either confront the perceived threat or flee to safety. Now, while this response is helpful in acute situations, chronic stress keeps us in a perpetual state of high alert. Our bodies haven't quite caught up with the demands of modern life, and they often interpret daily stressors like deadlines, traffic jams, or even social media overload as threats to our well-being. This constant state of stress throws our bodies and minds out of balance, creating a breeding ground for resistance and blocking the flow of manifestation. When we're stressed, our decision-making abilities are significantly impaired. Remember, cortisol and adrenaline, those stress hormones we talked about, they wreak havoc on our prefrontal cortex, the part of our brain responsible for rational thinking, planning, and decision-making. We become more reactive, impulsive, and fearful, leading to choices that might not align with our highest good. It's like trying to navigate a complex maze while blindfolded. You're more likely to stumble and take wrong turns. This is crucial to understand because when it comes to manifestation, our thoughts and beliefs are incredibly powerful. When we're stressed and fearful, we emit a lower vibrational frequency, attracting more of the same energy into our lives. On the other hand, when we're relaxed and trusting, we vibrate at a higher frequency, aligning ourselves with the abundance and joy the universe has to offer. Have you ever noticed that the harder you try to force something to happen, the more it seems to slip away? That's because forcing anything creates resistance. When we're attached to a specific outcome, we tighten our grip on the situation, desperately trying to control every detail. This desperation stems from a place of fear and lack, signaling to the universe that we don't trust in its plan for us. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. No matter how hard you push, it's not going to work. Manifestation, however, thrives in an environment of surrender and trust. When we relax our grip and allow the universe to orchestrate the details, we open ourselves up to receiving in ways we could have never imagined. Now I know what you might be thinking, Jay. Easier said than done, right? And you're not wrong. Shifting from a state of chronic stress to one of relaxation and surrender requires conscious effort and practice. The good news is, you don't have to make drastic changes overnight. Start by incorporating small rituals of relaxation into your daily routine. Whether it's 5 minutes of deep breathing, a warm bath, or a walk in nature, prioritize moments that soothe your nervous system and bring you back to a place of peace. Remember, you are worthy of receiving all the abundance and joy life has to offer. But to invite these blessings in, you must create space for them by releasing the grip of stress and embracing the power of relaxation. Now let's explore the fascinating science behind how relaxation impacts our ability to manifest. Our brains operate at different frequencies known as brain waves, each associated with distinct mental states. When we're stressed and anxious, our brains primarily function in the beta wave state, characterized by alertness, focus, but also worry and overthinking. However, when we relax, our brain waves slow down, transitioning into the alpha state. This state is associated with a sense of calm, peace, and increased creativity. It's a state of heightened receptivity, where we're more open to inspiration, intuition, and connection with our subconscious mind. This is where the magic of manifestation truly unfolds. The alpha state is often referred to as the gateway to the subconscious, allowing us to bypass the critical, analytical mind and tap into the limitless potential that lies within. Think of the alpha state as the fertile ground, where the seeds of our desires can take root and flourish. When we consistently access this state through relaxation techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or spending time in nature, we cultivate an inner environment conducive to manifestation. In the alpha state, we're more likely to attract positive experiences because our energy is aligned with abundance, joy, and gratitude. It's like tuning our internal radio dial to the frequency of our dreams, allowing us to receive the messages and opportunities that resonate with our highest aspirations. Furthermore, research has shown that the alpha state enhances our ability to visualize vividly and emotionally, which is crucial for effective manifestation. When we can clearly see and feel our desired outcome as if it's already happening, we send a powerful message to the universe, strengthening the magnetic pull towards our goals. Now I know some of you may be wondering about the scientific evidence supporting the power of relaxation and manifestation. Well, there's a growing body of research highlighting the profound impact of meditation, a powerful relaxation technique, on our brain and overall well-being. Studies have shown that regular meditation practice can physically alter the structure of our brains, increasing gray matter in areas associated with attention, emotional regulation, and compassion. Moreover, meditation has been proven to reduce stress, anxiety, and symptoms of depression, creating a more harmonious internal environment for manifestation to occur. One study published in the Journal of Consulting and Clinical Psychology found that mindfulness-based stress reduction, a form of meditation, was as effective as medication in preventing relapse in individuals with recurrent depression. This highlights the incredible power of relaxation techniques in transforming our mental and emotional landscape, paving the way for a more fulfilling and abundant life. Embracing relaxation as a cornerstone of your manifestation practice is an act of self-love and empowerment. It's about recognizing that you are worthy of receiving all the good the universe has to offer, and creating the internal space for those blessings to flow into your life. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are countless resources available to support you in cultivating a deeper sense of relaxation and unlocking your full manifestation potential. In the next chapter, we'll delve into some common signs that you might be too tense about manifesting, helping you identify areas where you can invite more ease and flow into the process. So, stay tuned, and let's continue this empowering journey together. Let's talk about the first sign that you might be too tense about your manifestation, that you're too caught up in making it happen. Have you ever noticed that when you desperately want something, it feels like it's the only thing you can think about? It's like your mind becomes fixated on this outcome, this future that you're trying to create. This obsession, while it might come from a good place, can actually block your manifestation. It creates a feeling of lack, of neediness, because you're so focused on the fact that you don't have it yet. It's like you're sending out this energy of, I don't have it, which is not exactly the message you want to be putting out into the universe, right? Remember, the universe responds to your energy. When you're feeling anxious and needy, you're not in alignment with the vibration of abundance and fulfillment. It's like trying to attract a positive relationship when you're constantly feeling insecure and unworthy. The energies just don't match. So, how do you know if you're overly fixated on the outcome? Ask yourself, am I enjoying the journey or am I just consumed by the destination? If it's the latter, it might be time to take a step back, relax, and trust that the universe is working in your favor. Here's another sign that you might be too tense about your manifestation. You find yourself constantly checking for results. We've all been there, right? You set an intention, you visualize your desired outcome, and then you start looking for any tiny sign that it's coming true. You check your emails obsessively, hoping for that dream job offer. You refresh your social media feeds, looking for validation that your manifestation is working. You analyze every interaction, every little coincidence, trying to force it to fit into the narrative you've created in your mind. But here's the thing. This constant checking comes from a place of doubt and impatience. It's like planting a seed and digging it up every day to see if it's sprouted roots yet. That kind of energy is chaotic and disruptive, and it actually hinders the natural process of growth. Trust me, when the time is right, the universe will deliver. Your job is to focus on cultivating a state of relaxed expectancy. That means believing it's coming, trusting the process, and letting go of the need to control every little detail. Let's talk about another common sign that you're too tense about manifesting. Feeling anxious about the process itself. Manifesting your dreams shouldn't feel like a constant uphill battle, filled with worry and stress. If it does, it's a clear indication that you're not fully trusting in the divine timing of the universe. Think about it. When you're anxious, your energy is scattered, your thoughts are racing, and you're not able to fully relax into the present moment. This high-strung energy creates resistance and blocks the flow of abundance from entering your life. The journey to manifestation is just as important as the destination itself. It's about growth, expansion, and aligning yourself with the vibration of your desires. When you're constantly anxious and worried, you're not allowing yourself to fully embrace the experience. Remember, the universe works in mysterious ways. Things may not always unfold exactly as you planned, but that doesn't mean it's not working out in your favor. Trust the process, surrender to the unknown, and allow yourself to be guided by something greater than yourself. The final sign we'll explore today is all about the inner critic, that voice of doubt and overthinking that can sabotage our best efforts in manifestation. It whispers things like, "What if it doesn't work?" Or, "Who are you to think you deserve this?" These thoughts, as subtle as they may seem, create immense resistance in our energy field. Doubt is like a weed that grows in the garden of our minds. If we don't address it, it can quickly choke out the seeds of our desires. Overthinking, on the other hand, keeps us trapped in a cycle of analysis paralysis, preventing us from taking inspired action and moving forward. The key to overcoming doubt and overthinking is to cultivate a deep sense of self-belief and trust in the universe. Replace those negative thoughts with affirmations that empower you. Instead of, "What if it doesn't work?" Affirm, "I am worthy of receiving all my desires." Remember, your thoughts have power. Choose to focus on thoughts that uplift you, inspire you, and align with the vibration of your dreams. When you do, you create a fertile ground for your manifestations to blossom. We're moving into the practical, actionable part of our journey now. We've talked about the hows and whys of relaxation for manifestation, and now it's time to equip you with the tools to actually experience it. Remember, transformation comes from both understanding and application. One of the most accessible and powerful tools you have is your breath. It's a constant rhythm in your life, and learning to tap into it consciously can be incredibly transformative. Think of your breath as an anchor, grounding you in the present moment, which is where manifestation truly begins. When you feel anxiety creeping in, thoughts racing about your desires, gently shift your attention to your breath. Inhale deeply, feeling your abdomen expand, and as you exhale, visualize releasing any tension, doubt, or worry. This simple practice can create a profound shift in your energy, allowing you to move from a place of stress to a space of receptivity. Another powerful technique is called progressive muscle relaxation. It's a beautiful way to systematically release tension that you might be holding in your body without even realizing it. Our bodies often store unprocessed emotions, and this technique helps to gently release them. Find a comfortable position, either lying down or sitting upright. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable and bring your attention to your toes. Inhale deeply, and as you do so, consciously tense the muscles in your toes, squeezing as tight as you can. Hold the tension for a few seconds. As you exhale, release the tension all at once, feeling the muscles in your toes relax completely. Notice the difference between tension and relaxation. Repeat this process, moving slowly up your body, tensing and releasing each muscle group. Your calves, thighs, stomach, chest, arms, hands, shoulders, neck, and face. With each release, visualize the tension melting away, leaving you feeling lighter and more at ease. This practice not only relaxes your physical body but also calms your mind, creating fertile ground for your manifestations to take root. Now let's combine the power of visualization with the deep sense of relaxation you've cultivated. Visualization is a powerful tool for manifestation, but it becomes even more potent when practiced from a state of calm surrender. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep cleansing breaths, using the techniques we've already discussed. As you settle into a state of relaxation, begin to visualize what you want to manifest. See it in your mind's eye with as much detail as possible. Engage all your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel? Experience the joy, gratitude, and fulfillment of already having what you desire. The key here is to embody the feeling of having it now, rather than from a place of lack or longing. One of the most crucial aspects of manifestation is learning to let go. It's about releasing your attachment to the outcome and trusting that the universe has your back. This doesn't mean you become passive, it's about taking inspired action and then surrendering the results. Think of it like planting a seed. You prepare the soil, sow the seed, and water it with care. But you don't dig it up every day to see if it's sprouted. You trust that with the right conditions it will grow in its own time. The same principle applies to manifestation. Once you've set your intention, taken aligned action, and visualized your desired outcome, release it to the universe. Trust that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. This act of letting go creates space for miracles to occur. I've witnessed the transformative power of relaxation in my own life, and in the lives of countless individuals I've had the honor of guiding. One story that deeply resonated with me was that of a woman named Sarah. Sarah had been working tirelessly towards a career change, but despite her efforts, nothing seemed to be working out. She was feeling defeated, stressed, and began to doubt her abilities. We worked together on incorporating relaxation techniques into her daily routine, focusing on releasing the pressure she was putting on herself. As Sarah committed to her relaxation practices, something shifted within her. She began to approach her job search with a renewed sense of calm and clarity. She was no longer forcing outcomes, but instead, trusting in the process. Within a few weeks, Sarah received multiple job offers, one of which was her dream role. She realized that by surrendering her anxiety and trusting in the universe, she had opened herself up to receiving the abundance that was always waiting for her. Another inspiring story is that of Mark, an aspiring entrepreneur who had been struggling to get his business off the ground. He had a brilliant idea, but was plagued by self-doubt and fear of failure. This internal struggle created a blockage, preventing him from taking the necessary steps to manifest his vision. Through meditation, visualization, and deep breathing exercises, Mark began to shift his mindset. He started to visualize his business thriving, feeling the success as if it were already his reality. This daily practice helped him to reprogram his subconscious mind, replacing doubt with belief. As Mark's belief in himself and his vision grew stronger, so did his motivation and clarity. He started taking inspired action, networking with confidence, and making bold decisions. Within a year, Mark's business was flourishing, exceeding his wildest expectations. He realized that relaxation wasn't about being passive. It was about creating an internal environment where success could thrive. The power of relaxation extends to all areas of life, including relationships. I once worked with a woman named Emily who was feeling hopeless about finding love. She had been through a series of disappointments and had convinced herself that she was destined to be alone. We explored the limiting beliefs that were holding her back, and worked on cultivating self-love and acceptance. Emily committed to daily affirmations, journaling, and practicing gratitude, all while focusing on releasing her attachment to finding a partner. As Emily shifted her energy from a place of lack to a place of wholeness, she began attracting a different kind of energy into her life. She met someone unexpectedly, and their connection was effortless and fulfilling. Emily realized that by letting go of her desperation and trusting in divine timing, she had opened herself up to a love that was beyond anything she could have imagined. These stories are just a glimpse into the countless examples of how relaxation can unlock the power of manifestation. Remember, these weren't isolated incidents. They were the result of consistent effort, self-awareness, and a willingness to surrender to something greater than themselves. As you integrate these relaxation techniques into your own life, be patient with yourself. It's a journey, not a destination. Some days will be easier than others, and that's perfectly okay. The key is to keep coming back to the present moment, to your breath, and to the trust that everything is unfolding as it should. You are a powerful creator, and you have the ability to manifest your deepest desires. By embracing relaxation as a way of being, you align yourself with the natural flow of abundance, allowing your manifestations to unfold with grace and ease. Remember, the universe works in perfect timing. Your only job is to get clear on what you want, take inspired action when it feels right, and then relax into knowing it's already yours. Trust that everything is working out for your highest good. If this video resonated with you, please hit that like button and share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more manifestation tips and spiritual guidance. Leave a comment below sharing your biggest takeaway from today's video. Until next time, stay relaxed and keep manifesting. Outro animation.